I mean, I mostly just do it to entertain myself. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It entirely started because, like, I got into battle rap very recently. I've only started going to events post lockdown, and I kind of ended up just getting involved in it, writing down multis. Like I was following like Shuffle on, when he was doing the daily rhyming challenges, and I was like, I think I know what a multi is, and I think I could maybe write a punchline or something. So I signed up for Premier Academy, and when as soon as Prem put out, oh yeah, sorry, last year's academy was a bit shit, our bad. Hey, by the way, this year the winner gets to go to New York, and all of a sudden it goes from like 8 people reading their bars on Zoom to 40 people, some of which have been doing it, 4, 5, 10 years in Bard's case, because there was no restrictions. And I just went, there's like 3 people on this list I haven't heard of. Like, one of whom was Kingsley, funnily enough. And it's just one of those things where I looked in and I thought, what can I do to make fun of this, kind of? Because, like, even when the matchups were announced, I had Kinnell tweeting me like, yo, I've just been to Glasgow, Melody's really good, like, you got to be really on your ball to win this. And I was just like, well, that's a start. Because really the promo came about because part of it was they announced that the best battle of the night will get a YouTube drop, and YouTube drops are currency as far as battle rap's concerned. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm going against a guy that's actually quite good, and they're basing it for qualification on who are the best 16 on the day, it doesn't matter if I win. It doesn't matter if I give the guy material. If we have battle of the night, it's all swept under the rug. So I started making these like funny little promo videos week on week where the character, quote unquote, of Ghast Buff was someone that was clearly out his depth, that thought he was better than he was. And it was literally just to give Melody something to write about. Like, all I cared about at the time was having a good battle. I was literally handing my opponent ammunition to use against me, in hopes that we would have a better battle, and people just latched onto it. So I just kept doing it.
And it's interesting because there's a I know you're a pro wrestling fan, and I will, ladies and gentlemen who are not professional wrestling fans, I will try, because when I talk to another professional wrestling fan, it's like, but this guy gets it. In an era where it's so easy to just cotton onto what everyone else is doing and do a poor amalgamation or a poor imitation, it's very difficult to find someone who does something differently and well. I watched some of your promos on Twitter, some of your in fact, one of the things I wanted to pull up, and I will probably put this in post, is someone tweeted something along the lines of your you tweet your 2023 or something like that. So, well, here's one I made, and you made a whole fucking poster, and it's everything with the dates, all of the battles, and you've got all 10 of them there, and you've got your pictures, and you've got the superimposed, like it is, like it's the almost like Finn Balor-esque with the picture behind you that's almost monstrous and stuff. So, but like, some people might leave that after a while. They might then redirect their efforts once they feel like they've got some traction, some legit, because it's hard work. Like, this is stuff that you're having to churn out. This isn't something someone's kind of, you're handing it off to someone else. So I guess the next question I have is, why do you think it's so important to maintain that level of energy and that level of enthusiasm? And how do you maintain that energy and enthusiasm?
I like attention. It's probably the simplest way that I can answer that. No, it's, I mean, there is part of that. There is like the endorphin rush of, knowing that you made something that entertains other people, but it's one of those ones where, like, I try to do it to kind of, almost practice the mediums that I'm working in, because I'm not a professional at anything I do. Like, I don't even think I'm a jack of all trades. I'm like a 7 in some trades, but I do it for fun. Like, I practice editing, but it's not in Photoshop, it's in GIMP. Like, I've got FL Studio, so I try to make my own audio wherever possible. I use Vegas instead of Premiere Pro or DaVinci or anything remotely good, like something that I got in a Humble bundle like 8 years ago that I'm just still learning new things. But yeah, it's just, I just think that doing, like, I think people appreciate effort at the end of the day. And I think if you can do anything that keeps yourself just in the conversation and in the zeitgeist of battle rap socials, like, it goes it goes a long way. I think promoters are very eager to work with someone that they know is going to push the product.